live. Hey y'all, we are live. Thank you for those who are in the chat. Anybody coming through? The kids decided they were going to hang out for a little bit tonight. We ain't heard from Jaded. I don't know where Jaded is. Have we heard from Jaded
Right.
all day?
Jaded ass probably sleep somewhere. Like somebody
Jaded
with
is
some
asleep
damn sense.
somewhere. Yeah, he's probably in hair and makeup. I don't know. I don't know where Jaded is.
At
Captivating
this,
Christian is not with us, and El Teddy should be joining us at whatever time El Teddy's going to join us. But
right.
me and
And
Abby, we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. We know Mother is still live, taking call-ins and stuff like that, but we're gonna go ahead and move forward and do what we do over here, y'all. So,
amen.
if don't
I
nobody
don't have
come through,
I don't have the patience to do like a call-in show because it's just not gonna. I don't have the patience
well,
or the
people
kind.
have asked me to do call-ins, and I was just like, no, I don't think I'm
I
ready
don't
for
have the
that.
patience. I don't have the kindness. I don't have the wherewithal to do because when someone says something crazy and then I'm just gonna be like, bitch, what are you talking about? Get the fuck up. And then it's a whole thing. It's not gonna work.
All right, well,
Hey,
let's talk about. Hey,
Tawana.
Sean, how you doing, baby? Below, I see Below. I don't know if you're still in here or not, but hey, Below, if you
Hey,
are.
B-Lo.
Ash, just doing my thing. You were here first, baby, and I don't know if you're still in here or not, but if you are, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, them call-ins. We can talk about that later,
We'll
y'all. We'll
talk
talk about
about
that.
that at the
But let's
end
go
because,
ahead
oh my
and
God, sweet
let's
Jesus.
go ahead and just jump on in. So we know that tonight there was a groundbreaking performance. Okay, there was a I said groundbreaking performance. There was a groundbreaking, everybody's been anticipating this since they announced it like over the summer, I think, that Eddie Murphy was going to be coming back to do Saturday Night Live. Unlike a lot of the alumni from Saturday Night Live, he has never come back.
Never ever.
He's never hosted.
Not a guest
I
spot, not a cameo,
I was going
nothing.
to say I would go out on a limb to say I don't even think he's ever done like a guest spot or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
Like tonight we saw a lot of cameos from people, and periodically we see those. Hi Below, thank you, boo. We see those cameos. So with that being said, overall we'll start. You know how I like to do. Let's start from the beginning and work our way back. Overall, what do you give the show? A, B, C, D, F. What you give it?
I'm gonna give it a B plus. I enjoyed it this time
Okay.
around.
All right. I'm gonna give it an A. And
Okay.
we'll get into why. No, yeah, but we'll get into why I give it an A. I'm gonna give it an A, and I'm gonna tell you this: they did what I
Dang,
wanted them.
Shawana.
What you want to say?
She said she ain't watched it in years because it sucks.
Well, but you know what? You know that was in Eddie Murphy's opening monologue. Like, basically, y'all thought it ended when I left. And the reality is, depending on who's hosting it, I will tape it, and then I can fast forward through what I don't want to hear.
Can I be honest?
But
I haven't watched an
okay,
episode
Shauna
in
to the A minus.
years.
Anybody else in the chat? Tell me which y'all. I have an A minus. It says it's 4 people in the chat, so 3 more people. Y'all can come out the bushes. Y'all can come out the bushes
I
and
think
tell me
one
what
of them
y'all
is
think.
me because I'm watching it on my phone too.
Okay, well we got a good old audience tonight, huh? I mean, it is 1:30 in the morning, and it is 1,000 people over there watching Mother. So
Right.
I can't
Watching
be
mother
mad.
cussing out her slow. I can't even cackle like I want to.
I did not. I did not see Ursha at the end. Was
I
Ursha
didn't
on
see.
stage?
I didn't see herpes either.
Abby.
It's late. I'm tired. I ain't got no filter. Y'all just gonna take it wrong. This is what's going on.
We see. China White said, "Hey, China White, I ain't seen you in a minute, boo." China White said, "A
A
solid
solid
B."
B. Just
Hey, a
that's about
solid
right.
B. Maybe I'm a generous grader. I don't know, but
You grading on the
so with
curve.
that being said,
Hey Sharon.
now I'm gonna say this. Hey, Sharon, how you doing, boo? I'm gonna give the opening monologue like a C plus B minus.
Yeah,
I
the
laughed.
opener it was kind of rusty. He was
Yeah,
trying to
I
find his
laughed.
groove.
Yeah, I think the beginning was really funny, but then when the cameos started coming out, I feel like they rested too much on the whole nostalgia thing of it. I didn't find that real funny. But it was nice to see all that black boy magic on the stage. Have to leave my bump. I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. Let me tell you what we not doing tonight. I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. I'm not doing this with y'all. I have to leave my bump. I'm not doing this with y'all tonight.
Sweet God. Okay, Shawan, I'm gonna leave y'all. Happy birthday, Lady T. I saw your troll page in the
Hey,
chat,
lady.
in Mother's chat. She got somebody trolled the copy her name and made a troll page with an orange avatar. I said, "Oh, trifling. Look at that." It's my good friend Daphne's birthday today too, but she's at the
Happy
hospital.
birthday, Lady T. My girl. Lady T, did you get my email? I sent you an email the other day. And I haven't checked my email, so I should have checked my email before I said that to you, but I didn't. Um, so is today the first day of Capricorn season? Because I know you are a Capricorn.
Greetings and
Do I see
salutations,
Ursula?
Professor.
Oh, I do see Ursula. There
Professor
go Ursula.
27.
There go Ursula. You said you done made it. I know that's right.
Bless God. Blessing. Okay,
Hey,
hey, boo. What was your grade for the show?
C minus.
Okay. I gave it a B.
You are such a harsh critic.
Well, no, he liked the Good Times thing more than I did, so it's not always him being harsh. He did. I gave it an X minus. What you mean?
Well, it really wasn't nobody that could get it worse, like lower than you. Welcome,
Hey,
El Teddy, to the
everybody.
panel. I'm sorry, I did not give you a proper welcome. Welcome, welcome,
You don't care about
welcome.
me. You do not care about me.
I care. Welcome, El Teddy.
I know you do, Abby, and I love you.
Welcome. Welcome.
She
El
thought I
Teddy, you
forgot
know I
about.
love you.
She thought I
You know
forgot
I love
about what was
you.
that last weekend? Did she think I forgot about last weekend?
Oh,
What happened last weekend?
I saw
I don't
you
remember.
and
It was
him
such an uneventful weekend
walking
for
in
me.
the
Let me
rain.
think.
You were holding
What could have
hands,
happened
and
last
I
weekend? I
will
don't.
never be the same.
I don't remember.
Child, let it go. Let it go. I know Frozen just came out again,
Let
but
it
let it
go.
go, honey.
Let it go. That's what I wanted to tell that damn caller. Let it go, girl. Just, oh, Jesus, just shut
Wait
up.
a minute. Hold up.
What did happen? What happened now? I'm trying to break myself for saying what had happened.
No, I need to check something. When I get off of here.
Good Times was horrible, Lady T. I didn't think it was. It wasn't. It wasn't good, but it wasn't.
I'm
You gave
mad
it an
Tim
X
Meadows wasn't in
minus.
that.
How could you say you didn't think it was horrible?
Why wasn't Tim Meadows in the opening monologue? If we bring him
Be-
back,
because they brought back trailblazing black men that were on the show, not just extra niggas. Mm-mm.
but no, don't do that to Tim Meadows. You can say what you want to say about Tim Meadows. Tim Meadows, during that time, Tim Meadows held it down. Tim Meadows had a lot of good characters. Tim
Name
Meadows,
one of Tim Meadows' characters.
what's his name? They made a whole movie with one of his characters. The guy, God, I can't think of his character. Who used to talk with the lisp? Who always drank the alcohol? God, what was the
The
name of that
Ladies'
damn
Man.
movie?
I don't think he.
Ladies Man.
Right. Yeah, we don't even know that character's actual
Well,
name.
this is what I'm going to say.
And they made a whole ass movie about it.
Yeah, they
So
did. This is what I'm going to say. What we don't know is what invitations were extended versus which invitations were
I do
accepted. So
know
wait a
that
minute.
Tim Meadows has
Mhm.
had. There's something between the Tim Meadows relationship and Saturday Night Live because you don't see a whole lot of him. Even when they do things where kind of everybody comes back, because Eddie Murphy has come back there. Was it a year or two ago for something? Eddie Murphy has been back before. He was, yes, he was. I remember vividly.
Who
He
you
was on
arguing with?
there, huh?
Who you arguing with? We
I
were
don't watch
listening.
I don't watch the show enough to
I don't
say yes or
remember
no.
it, but
So
that
I'm
doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Did he
I don't
host?
remember it though.
I don't
Did
even
he
watch.
host? Or did
No,
he?
he
He's
hasn't.
never hosted.
He's never
He's never
hosted.
done that.
He hasn't hosted for years.
Oh no. He came back for the
50.
50th. That's what it was. He came
Okay,
back for
all
the
right,
50th.
Okay.
He was there
all right.
for the. That's what it was.
Garrett Morris isn't he deceased? They can't bring him back. Wait a minute. Isn't Garrett Morris gone? Gone on to
No,
glory?
wait.
No.
Is he deceased?
I think he may be
I
deceased,
think he
Jesus.
is
You might need
dead.
to do it. I'm not sure. Let's fact check that.
Let's
I'm
back
not
then.
sure to be honest with you.
I think he is dead.
I think he is deceased, but
I
let
think
me
he's
fact check.
deceased.
But Tim, I know. The only reason I say Tim Meadows is because Tim Meadows, before there was Kenan Thompson, who's been on there since God was a child. Tim Meadows stayed on there for like 15 or 16 years
Oh
or
no,
something
he's still
like
here.
that.
He's 82 years old. Oh God, we tried to kill that man. He's still alive.
No,
Right.
you tried to
Well, I
kill
want
that
to
man.
say,
I did. I'm
well,
sorry. I thought
Lady
he had
T,
gone on
well,
to
hold
meet
on,
his
y'all.
maker.
Well, Lady T, thanks for coming through and saying hi. You go ahead and finish
Happy
celebrating,
birthday,
girl.
Lady
Get your
T.
groove on.
Shout
Drop it
out
Y'all
to
down
can
all
low
go
my
and
one more
see.
time for
Capricorn.
me, Lady T. Drop it
I will
down low. Get
acknowledge.
the evil
Capricorn
I
on
will
board.
acknowledge
season.
you, Lady T, on this Capricorn season.
Shouts out to my fellow Capricorn, Lady T. Don't be making no videos about me, Lady T. No, I'm playing. I'm joking, Lady T. I'm joking. I'm joking. But shouts
You
out to you, my fellow
enjoy
Capricorn.
your party safe, and we will see you on the other side.
Yes.
So the opening monologue, like I was saying, I
Wait,
like
on the
them
other
bringing back.
side. Wait a minute. We'll see her on the other side like we going on to glory. Oh, no.
It could be. No,
No.
I think she meant like on the other side, like maybe
Yeah, because I'm
tomorrow.
not ready.
Like
I'm not ready
tomorrow.
yet.
Like tomorrow.
Like later on today.
It's already today.
Okay. All right. God damn.
Anyway, I like the opening monologue, like I said, the beginning part, but then it sort of fell apart for me when they started bringing everybody out. But
Who
it
was
was
that
good to
last
see him.
person that Kenan Thompson turned away?
Some white guy.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, what?
Yeah, because basically they were just like, you need some melanin to be on this stage right about now.
Yeah,
I like
go
the
on
fact that they
somewhere
were all in black, like they were all, they all blended. But I like that. I did like seeing. And is it me or did Chris Rock still look like Pookie? Like,
I think it was
did he
like
not
a
still look
facial
like
hair.
Pookie?
He does. He looks the same. He looks the same age.
I mean, they could
It
do a
does not
sequel to New
crack.
Jack City, and he could just play Pookie's
He can play
son.
Pookie
Like,
right now.
well, Pookie died, but
I mean,
so
to me, I thought I like that was the only part of the opening monologue I liked was when they all were on stage. I didn't understand Dave Chappelle being there. I didn't think Dave Chappelle fit on there.
Right, because Dave Chappelle doesn't have like
He's
a
never
super
been
his.
on Saturday Night Live.
He
He wasn't on.
not as a featured player.
Not
He's
as a
hosted
cast
several.
member.
Like I didn't
He's
understand that.
hosted, but he was never on as a cast member, and
Right.
I thought he was out of place being there. If
And
you was gonna bring him on, why wasn't Kevin Hart there? Y'all talked about Kevin Hart and talked about the Netflix. Y'all should have y'all should have had a whole
but again, we don't
bunch
know
of
who
black
was invited.
comedians.
We don't. I mean,
Why was he
we
even
don't know if
invited if he's not a cast member? I like it just seemed the
No.
fact that he
I'm
was
not
the
talking about the Dave
only.
Chappelle part. I'm talking about who didn't come. We don't know who was invited and just couldn't
But
come or didn't.
that goes back to my point.
I'm
If
assuming that they could whatever black cast members they wanted to have, maybe there was a conflict or something and couldn't be there. So to fill
and
in,
I like Dave Chappelle, but what I'm saying is if
it was
he's the only one.
incongruous. It was
If he's
incongruous
the
with
only
everyone
one
else.
that's not a former cast member, then why was he not there? I mean, I'm sorry, why was he even there?
I understand, and I don't
Did Dave
disagree.
Chappelle ever write for SNL?
No.
No,
Okay.
he auditioned and he was turned down. They never
Okay.
he auditioned, but they didn't. He got turned
Okay.
down. But I understand your point. I mean, your point is valid. I'm talking about the part of, well, why wasn't this person there? Why wasn't that person there? And what I'm saying is we don't know who was invited versus who showed up. That's all I'm saying. Because I was surprised that Leslie Jones didn't pop up at some point. I know she's not on the show anymore, but hell, everybody else came back. It just seemed like I was just surprised that I
This
was
was
just waiting
very
for her.
blackmail focused. This is very blackmail
Well,
focused, and
that
she
could be it
wasn't.
too.
That she
Yeah,
didn't fit
that could
into
be.
the aesthetic
I mean,
of
I
what
could
they were
say
trying to
something
do.
mean right there, but I'm gonna let that one go.
Please
I'm gonna
don't do. Please don't
roll.
do
I'm
my
gonna let
girl
it
Leslie.
roll.
Don't
I'm gonna
don't
let it
don't do
roll.
her.
I like
Don't do her.
Leslie. I like Leslie. So I loved. They did exactly what I wanted them to do. They gave me a good mix of some current skits, and they brought back my favorite characters. The first skit is my favorite character
Mr.
that Eddie
Robinson.
Murphy did. Mr. Robinson is my man. Do you hear me?
When he
I have
turned
always
and
wanted to
put the
live
word
in a house
racist
like
on the
yours, my
TV that he
friend.
stole, I was no good. No.
Maybe when there's nobody home, I break in. So that used to be. I used to love me some Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. I love how they put the political in there with the whole gentrification, and I
I
like how
mean,
they threw
I'm
that
just
in there.
gonna be honest. A
Oh,
lot of the SNLs
oh.
when Eddie Murphy was on there, I was like, was I born or too young or something like that? Because I know really be like, you're older than God, like you're older than all of us on this stage. I mean, on this camera right now, and so I mean, I've watched some of the replays and stuff like that, but I was like,
Older than
maybe.
God.
I mean, you were around when God was a child. I mean, did you graduate high school in like 91 or something like that? 92 or something like that?
And that's how old God is. That's what we're going with that.
What
Somewhere
if
around
God
there.
was
Somewhere
one of
meandering around that
us?
time. Just
Just a
saying.
stranger
Anyway, I would say
on a
this.
bus.
I do remember Eddie Murphy being on Saturday Night Live,
I'm
but
Me
sure.
too. I do too.
I'm sure you
thank you,
remember
Debbie.
Garrett Morris.
But no, I don't. No,
Oh
I don't,
wow,
bitch. No, I
wow,
don't.
wow.
See, now you're playing.
Joe
Now you went
Piscopo.
too far. You went too
Now
far.
now I remember the sketch with Eddie Murphy and Joe Piscopo, and they did Ebony Steve. They were doing Frank Sinatra and Stevie Wonder singing Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Dark Chocolate. Thank you, Dark Chocolate. Thank you. Well, my thing is this. So,
Hey,
right,
Dark
Carter Twixt
Chocolate.
is another one. So, what I was saying was this. I
Even though I
remember now.
wasn't allowed to watch Saturday Night Live back in the 80s because we had to go to church the next morning. So you was not gonna be your butt up talking about you watching TV that time of night on a Saturday night when I was
Say
that young.
say it again for the ones in the back.
It's just not gonna happen.
It's
Okay,
But
just
well,
you
not.
we didn't have such
heathens,
restrictions. We
Catholics,
didn't have such
you
restrictions in my
heathens,
home.
Catholics.
First of all, I'm gonna need you to stop saying it like that. Okay, we went to noon mass, so I
Oh
could sleep till
dear.
11, and then it was
Mm,
over at 1. I was home by 1:15,
mm, mm.
Mm.
and if the Redskins was playing, I was home by 1. Okay.
Like I said, heathens, Catholics.
I mean, where's the rule that say you got to be in church all day to get Jesus? I'm just
There's
saying.
no rule that says that,
Oh,
but
okay. Well,
I'm
then
talking
I got him in
specifically
45 minutes. It's not my
Catholics.
fault that your heathen tail, it took you 6 hours for you to get it. I got it in 45 minutes. Okay?
First of
45.
all, let me be
They
very
said that
clear.
you were
I
somebody who
arrived
was a
in.
quickie. They said that all it takes for you is a quickie, and they said that, and I'm okay with that. That's your story. You just said that, not me.
I did about
Okay,
Jesus.
so this is what I'm gonna say. First of all, as for Ebony, she arrived with the Holy Ghost already, meeting him at the edifice. I brought him with me. It,
Hello.
so there wasn't no taking me 6 hours to get it.
They don't have Holy Ghost in Catholicism. I don't think. I don't know. I
Oh,
mean, they just,
We do. We
I don't know.
say
Oh, they
the
do.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Hello.
Yes, see, they have the spirit. They don't have the ghost. They don't have
okay,
the
okay.
Holy
That's it.
Ghost.
There is a difference.
There's a difference.
And if
There's
you
a
know,
difference.
then you know.
They're not filled with the Holy Ghost and the mighty burning fire. Okay,
Like
they're
fire
not
shut up in my
saved and
bones.
sanctified,
Mm,
filled with the Holy
yes.
Ghost and the mighty burning fire. They all got fire shut up
Shut
in
up.
my bones, just like fire shut up in my bones.
Ah.
Just saying, just saying.
Ew.
And that shut up in their bones, honey. They going on to purgatory, honey. Going on, sit round in purgatory,
Yes,
Right.
we can, Dark
meandering
Chocolate. I got
around.
the word
Because I'm
every
trying to be
Sunday in
caught up.
45 minutes. Yes, I did, baby. I got the word
Mm.
every Sunday in 45 minutes. I
That's
got
why
the
y'all got
word.
to make up that time in purgatory. See how y'all went to church. in enough time, then you could go straight on to glory. But now, because y'all didn't spend enough time, y'all got to spend all that time in purgatory. Go ahead, girl, with your bad self. Have a good time. I'll meet you up there when you get up there with us, honey. Just
Fax
saying.
machine. I don't understand.
Hey, Alva Bell, how you doing? If I said that wrong, please apologize for it. Oh my gosh, that's my New Year's. We're gonna do a show on New Year's resolutions, but I'm gonna tell you what my New Year's resolution is anyway.
Don't even put that on your resolutions because it's not gonna work. I love you, but no.
What's
Don't
your
even.
resolution, boo?
She was gonna try and get people's names right, and that's not her ministry. And I need her to get an accurate self assessment, and that's never gonna happen. So just let that go.
I said I was gonna try.
Know who you are, okay, and live in your truth.
And be
Know
okay
who
with
you
that.
are.
Call a thing. Just not on my
Know who
watch.
you are and live in your truth.
Anyway, let's get back to this. So Buckwheat, my man Buckwheat made a comeback with The Masked Singer, which I feel like they could have drawn that skit out a little bit more.
I wanted more. I was thinking the same thing. Like, Buckwheat is my favorite character of.
I feel like
First of all, when he said all my tingle ladies, I died.
Listen, Buckwheat was my favorite character. Although that wasn't my favorite sketch this week, on this episode, I still loved it. Like you said, I think had they made it a little longer, it would have been great.
Yeah, I feel like they could have drawn that out a little.
And
like,
the little boy they had playing Nick Cannon, he took me out too. Why did he have his Santa Claus tilted on top of a turban? Why, sir?
You know, they could have had a couple of other people come out.
You know what my favorite sketch was? My favorite sketch, I think, was the family dinner.
The family dinner took me out.
Because they had all of those. I love Maya Rudolph. Maya Rudolph was a great cast member on there.
Her in the beginning as Kamala, and she was like, "You could have."
And when she did Kamala Harris, and she started going like that, she was rapping, and she took me all the way out. I was like,
when the wind started, I was done.
Right when the wind started blowing.
I was like, why, God? It would have been so great to have her recurring over and over and over. Oh, God. Shouts out to her who plays the judge in The Good Place. I love The Good Place.
Oh, my God. I love The Good Place.
About The Good Place.
When she dropped the Lizzo lyrics, I was done. I said, no, you didn't say you could have had a bad
bitch and walked the fuck off. I said,
yes, she did. But I love that sketch because I like seeing.
Shawana said she felt it was too long.
Yeah, you said you felt like Buckwheat was too long. See, I felt like they rushed it because they could have get.
Yes.
First of all, Buckwheat is a fan favorite. Like you could have played around with me for a little bit because as soon as they did The Masked Singer, I was like, that's gonna be Buckwheat. But I didn't expect it to be.
I was hoping he was gonna sing Wookin' Pubnub.
That's what he was supposed to say. He was supposed to say, "Look at up in all the
Oh God! Yes, that's what I needed. Did Eddie?
I'm sorry, I was having a moment.
During the cake baking competition,
he did. He said, "This bullshit." I said, "We did it with like."
Yeah, I think Family Dinner is like Family Dinner. I know they're gonna have that clip on YouTube. Like Family Dinner, because
that was really good. It was
if you follow SNL, they have the whole show. Like probably by tomorrow or by the morning, they'll have the whole show in. They'll have every segment of the whole show. So they'll have the whole show and all of the performances.
I watch it sometimes. I just like the cold opens. If I miss it, sometimes because I like the cold open sometimes when they're doing the politics and stuff. And I knew I thought
the cold open was probably my third favorite scene. I like Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. That probably was my second favorite. And that opening with the debates, I was dying. I was literally laughing my off with Maya Rudolph came on out there. I was dying.
Listen.
Michael Bloomberg said he just getting his steps in. He said, I'm just here to get my steps in.
Listen, when in the news segment, when they took it off of Gumby and the white boy was getting ready to talk and Eddie Murphy said something else and took the white boy. He took the little white boy out.
You can tell that the Gumby scene, that Eddie Murphy was ad-libbing. He was just throwing
He
stuff out
added
there.
the
Because
whole
he was
thing.
he was tearing them up. In that Gumby scene, he was tearing them up. Okay?
Listen, when Colin Jost and Michael Che did the part where they said they wrote the
Yes.
joke
Jokes
for
for
each
each
other,
other.
that took me all the way. I was ready to go on the globe. Girl, I was over here dying. I said, no, they did not. Because I knew that was going left. When they said that, I said, oh, this is about to go left. And it went all the way left. I said, no. A mess.
Oh God, I could not. I could not. Boy, the poor little white boy, he couldn't take it. It was too much for him. It's too much.
Couldn't handle
He
it.
couldn't get, and you know, that's the big running thing on SNL because it's live. The big thing, and they say Lord Michaels gets so mad. You can't get out of character. You got to stay in character. You can't laugh. And he just could not contain himself.
Nah,
he was over there dying like the rest
When
of
I
us.
say that is
Over
the
there
best
dying.
part of the episode, that's the part that I look forward to. I look forward to somebody getting so tickled that they break character.
You know
and they
who
just
used to always make people break character? Now, Will Ferrell is good for making somebody break character. Baby, you be over there, and I'll be over there. I don't know how y'all keep it together.
You know,
And you
did
see
you
the
see when
whole
he
cast
hosted it a
over there
couple weeks
dying.
ago?
he
If
did.
you go back on YouTube and look at some of the skits from when he hosted it a couple of weeks ago,
He
he
did
was
then.
every scene. They
He
could
took
not
somebody.
keep a straight
Listen.
face.
Listen, I love Will Ferrell is probably in my top 3 ever SNL people on SNL. He's top 3 easily.
Him and what's the man? The man that died. His wife killed him. Oh God, what's that man's name?
Oh, you talking about Chris Farley?
No.
No, not
No,
Chris
oh, you
Farley.
talking about Phil
I know
Hartman.
you.
Phil Hartman.
Yes, Phil
You talking
Hartman.
about Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman.
When
Yeah,
I say that was
talking
a
about
funny
Phil
white
Hartman.
man, listen.
yeah.
I used to watch
Phil
him on
Hartman
news
was
radio. Please.
Listen, we used to play Caveman, and remember they sang Fire Bad? Remember they had the whole sketch, and he kept on saying Fire Bad. Oh my God. To me, that was the glory year. That 90 to about 95 was the glory period.
Absolutely.
SNL. About 90 to 95, that was the period to me where SNL was at its best, the best writing, the best people on there. Ellen Cleghorn did not ever get her due as one of the originators, as the Black woman on that. She played the hell out of some roles. I loved her on that. They never bring her back. I don't even understand why Ellen Cleghorn. You'll never see them bring her back.
Say this though, I agree with you on that, but I do have to say, I know you weren't born yet.
Oh,
but this when
Eddie
was really good. You got to go back and watch those.
You had the Dan Aykroyd and
I've seen them. I'm going back and watch them. I'm going back and watch them.
Yeah, but so the other skit, and I was just
Steve
watching
Martin days, because I know really be used back then the Steve Martin days and stuff like that. You know, way back then.
Listen, I don't care what nobody say. Martin Short is funny as hell.
Oh yeah, Martin Short is funny.
Listen.
So
remember when Martin Short had that show on
right, and he was the character with
Glick,
the little
yes. Listen, that show what was the name of it? Something Glick.
Marty Glick, or
it was something, but he played the fat man. He used to get into character. Baby, he used to be so hilarious on the. It was just it take me out every time, every single time.
What about what about Black Jeopardy? Velvet Jones? That's another fan.
Please read my new book. I want to be a hoe.
He said my new book, How to Be an Instagram Hoe. I said, what?
I thought see, the reason that to me, I thought the person here are two people that always were great in the sketch with him. Kenan Thompson's always doing his thing. Kenan Thompson was always great. Chris Redd was off and on sometimes, and so that's why I would get a C-, because Chris Redd was. If Maya was on there and Kenan were on there with Eddie Murphy, you knew they about to be doing the damn thing. Some of the other people, sorry, you people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. Sometimes you just ruined it. I'm just saying.
Wait,
but Black
when
Jeopardy
Tom Hanks was on Black Jeopardy, Listen, that thing took me down. It took me down. When he said his girlfriend name was Shakisha or something, I won't know what good. I was listen.
Listen, I'm
Why
hard.
you why
It's
you
hard to
hard?
get me to laugh. So the fact that I was in here cracking up, I was in here having a good old kiki, okay? And most of the show, like Saturday Night Live, might get a chuckle from me from time to time. But the fact that from beginning to end, I was enjoying it and having me a good time.
I have to agree with Shauna. I think that Eddie Murphy, his timing, comedic timing, is not where it used to be.
Used to be.
It does kind of drag. And so that's why I said when he had some of the other comedians like a Keenan and a Maya who have great comedic timing, they could be right in there. They could
Mm-hmm.
drag him, I would hate to say drag him along, but they could, be right there with him. And
Because
so
iron
even
sharpens
if his
iron, so he has to be sharp
when
on the
his
end.
timing is off, you got the other two is right there. Chris Red is good normally, but he didn't all the time. It just wasn't in the pocket for me all
So
the time.
nobody else was expecting him to come out as James Brown in the hot tub. I
I
was
I was kind of,
I was
but I
hoping.
said I think I said Eddie ain't about to get naked, get in no daggone bikini. Like he's not doing that no more. You see, that's kind of stuff Rich
I would
folks
have
don't do.
We
enjoyed
don't
and
want to see
laughed
that.
and probably hurt
Oh,
myself.
I'd still be on the floor if he had done that. I'd still be on the floor. So what characters other than James Brown, what characters did we not see that we might have like I think they hit his top
Yeah,
one.
you saw Gumby, you
You
saw
saw
Buckwheat,
Buckwheat. You
you saw
saw
Mr. Robinson,
Velvet
We saw
um,
Jones.
Velvet Jones.
River Jones. I'm trying to think, who
I
did
think
I
they hit
want to see
his top.
that I didn't see?
So now let me ask you this: for people like El Teddy, who claim they were young and don't remember. Do you think this show will be? Because for us, some of it was nostalgia. Do you think the show would be as funny if you're watching it like as a millennial or whatever, someone who's never seen these skits before? Would they still be funny, or are they funny to us because of the nostalgia connection? Hey, Heaven Sent, how you doing? What you guys think about that?
I'm in the same space that you are.
I think funny is funny.
If it's
I
funny,
think
it's funny.
funny is funny. Funny is funny regardless.
Time
Funny is
frame.
timeless. It's
Like
timeless.
Velvet
It
Jones, you
doesn't
don't have
matter.
to know anything about Velvet Jones for that skit to have been hilarious. I mean, that just
Funny is funny.
little,
Just like
yeah, that's it. Little Richard Simmons below. That's another one. Remember when he used to do Little Richard
um
Simmons?
Yes.
I just here's one part, and I know it's never gonna happen, but I just thought that if they were gonna do that, like I do think they should have, if they're gonna bring Eddie Murphy back, they're gonna do the nostalgia thing, just do it all the way. Just have a good old melanated great time. Bring the Garrett Morrises back. Bring the Ellen Cleghorns. Bring the Tim Meadowses back. Bring all those. Bring
So you just want to
Jay
have
Farrow.
a black class reunion.
Exactly.
I would have
Exactly.
loved
Go
to
ahead
have
and
seen
do the
Tracy
damn thing.
Morgan do his I'm Robin Phillips. And he's the vet. And he
Now
always
that
gotta
would
do
have been funny to do some cross skits.
hmm
I kind of was waiting for them to pop up, and they never did.
Yeah, because I thought for sure Tracy, not Tracy Morgan. I thought for sure Tracy Morgan was gonna pop up somewhere
First of all, Tracy Morgan's joke about him not getting his millions from Netflix, he got it from
from
a
the
truck.
because he was hit by
Okay.
a truck. Yep.
Jesus.
I
Mhm.
mean, even that took Eddie out. He laughed on that one. But they wasn't lying about that being like half a Netflix budget though.
It
They
is.
wasn't lying. They wasn't lying.
They were.
Child, because if Kevin Hart had made it, that would have been a whole budget right there.
Right.
Ooh, and then Monique
Monique,
would have been
that's what.
somewhere fighting the air. Oh,
Child,
angry.
Monique right now is taping her "Come with Me, My Love" video. She is somewhere
She gonna
with her
find a way to
husband
But
spin
taping
somehow
the
it
video
offended
spin
her.
saying,
this into something
"Hello,
about
my
her.
love."
Because somehow that whole thing offended her somewhere, somehow. hold on, y'all.
Cause they
Y'all,
ain't let
y'all,
her in the
y'all.
cause they ain't give her tickets. Come with me, my
Mm,
love. Hello, my love.
you so stupid. I'll be right back. Abby, you in charge.
What in the fuck?
This is not how we do this.
Like how you have a live on your channel and then you
Right.
be like, I'll be right back. Wow.
People in the chats, when you create your own YouTube channel, this is not how this works.
This is not
This
how
is
any of
not
this
what
works.
you're
We don't
supposed to do. Okay? This is not how you're not supposed to do that either. Go with the whole screen black. There's no
You just
screen
shut your
black in
mouth. You
that's
shut
for the
your mouth.
YouTube. No. It's
You
not how any
shut
of
your
this
mouth.
works. She might as well
wow.
have the little bubbles up there like people have up there. Little bubbles going on. That's for the people who are afraid for you to see their face because they know they're too ugly for words. And they
See,
just
I
have
knew it
little
was going
bubbles up
there.
there
I knew it was going
and
there.
stuff like that. Just telling you what I know.
Oh my God. Listen. If I could
She
put my
should have took
little
care. Jazz Malik. She should have took care of that pee and stuff before she got. Oh yeah, hey heaven sent. Hey Jazz Malik. She should have took care of that child potty
now
breaks. I
that's the
guess
narrative. She
she could
probably
have
not
did
even she's probably not even in the
like
bathroom.
some people whipped out a can.
Okay, so what we're not gonna do is that. We're just not. We're just not. We're just not. Listen.
Just a mess. Just
We
a
not
You
gonna
whole
just,
mess.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm sorry to the chat. I apologize. I had a pooty break. See,
you had a
okay,
booty one?
potty break. Potty break. It really wasn't a potty break, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with
Oh,
that
But
we
because
that's
know
it
the
it
kind of hurt.
wasn't.
narrative.
We are well aware it was not.
You just shut up.
She had
Wow.
to go
You
let
just shut
Rufus
up.
in. She had to go let Rufus in and tell Rufus to go upstairs and get it ready.
Why his name gotta be Rufus?
Rufus! I just want to say that my 49ers won today if you need us.
It was a good game too.
If you should need us.
The Patriots game was a good game too.
I wanted them to lose so bad. Dear God,
I
I
wanted
wanted
them
them
to
to
lose,
lose.
but then I picked them to win, so I was sort of torn. Well, I think overall it was a great show. It was a good success. You know, sometimes stuff is hyped up and it's not good.
I sure do. So I can hear dark chocolate. I sure do.
Oh, Abby got on her call center. Child.
Thank you for calling
I
Time Warner
know.
Cable. This is Ebony. How can I help you? Yeah, I used to do that all day, every day.
I worked in collections at the bank.
I
I
worked
was
in
the person that would call you
While I
if you
was
got
in
behind on your car
college,
note.
I worked for Gateway Computers, fixing hardware on the phones, like telling people how to do tech support. I'm doing tech support over the
right.
phone. It was
If you can do
awful.
tech support, you can do damn it
Wow.
over the
Well,
phone. You can do
damn,
anything.
Shauna. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh.
That was the quickest blowjob ever.
I
Did the Uber
mean,
did the Uber Eats man bring you some food? Like what happened?
Why you always eating on camera? That's just so nasty.
Baby, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why are you eating anything at this time of night?
why wait? What? What?
Why? Because you eating on camera, and no, we're all judging you. Me, Abby, and the entirety
Well,
of
I can't
your
judge.
viewers.
I did a whole live yesterday, which was a mukbang. So hey, Daddy. So I can't
I
even.
just can't with you people. Do I really need to teach you people YouTube etiquette? Dear God. Hey,
Mukbangs are
Daddy.
a thing that are making people millions of dollars. What you mean?
Okay, but if that's your thing, but this is not a mukbang. This is not what that is.
Look, I'm hungry. Fuck you.
Oh, wow. Well, okay.
Mhm. And Abby and I have not uttered a single curse word. Don't blame it on us. Now that the Pandora's box is open, hell, hey, we're here for it now. You did
Hey,
it, not
Danny,
us.
how you doing, boo?
Mm-hmm. Because she be
Danny,
quick to
was
try
that
to
lady
blame
being
us.
rude to you earlier? Was that lady
She
being
done.
rude to you in El Teddy's chat earlier, or did I just misread something? Thank you,
I
Dr.
felt like
Chocolate.
she was a little snippy. I thought my hair was in a half a bun when they straightened it out because I felt like it was a little too much. She almost got gathered. That's what happened. That's what was getting ready to happen. She
I'm
made
mad
if
at that
she
70s hashtag when she's modding, talking about some
don't
be
get gathered
respectful in the chat. Hashtag don't get gathered.
because
Mm.
I would.
Hey, help y'all. You know what? That's just a mess. Y'all be getting the people together. I don't know what to tell y'all. Listen.
I think
Listen,
I'm
can
pretty
I tell
nice.
y'all the orange shirt video? I gotta go find because the blog site that I got it from, when you go to the story, the video is not there anymore. So now I gotta find a way to find that video. I gotta comb through the Twitter and
You have to,
stuff to
because that
find the video.
you need to find that video. Well, so overall, I think we all enjoyed the show. It was worth staying up till old dark 30. Has anybody talked to Jaded? Where the hell is Jaded?
I don't know. He in the
Sleep.
mirror at the gym taking thirst
Jaded is
pictures.
sleep.
Well, I know where
I tell
Jaded
you
is right
right
now.
now.
Jaded's asleep right now.
Jaded is sleep.
Right. El Teddy saved her because I was 30
Yeah, El
seconds from
Teddy got her.
blocking her.
Yeah, El Teddy saved her.
El
I
Teddy
know how
saved
to
the
gather
situation.
the people together. Listen, I can corral the people.
I let you listen. It was your live. I wasn't trying to overstep, but she was this close, this close to getting gathered. I was like, "Oh, who the fuck you think you're talking to, bitch?" That's where I was with the whole situation.
I don't even know how or why there were 125 people in my live this morning. I was like,
Where are you people from? Why are
Why
you
wouldn't they
here?
be?
Because
I
you are
don't know.
entertaining.
Right? Why
I,
wouldn't
I
they
I
be?
was just there
You
talking
are
about butters. Butters.
all the butters, the shea butter, the cocoa butters, all the butters.
And the succubus. The succubus. That's what we
I'm just
do.
saying.
Please. Like I can't even deal. Like for real. If you don't get your whole life together, what is you giggling for? What's wrong
I'm
with you?
Okay.
talking to El Teddy.
Is you drunk? What's happening over there?
I
What's
really am
wrong with
not.
you?
No, don't put that narrative out there. No,
Oh,
I'm not
Cause
gonna
she
Sharona,
let
was
El Teddy
busting
crazy
out.
cut.
I told y'all in that video I'm mean, I'm petty, and I'm vengeful. So don't listen. Don't encourage me in my shenanigans,
I'm the
okay?
nice one. Have y'all not figured out yet who
You
the nice one is
know,
in this group?
She is
I'm
nice.
the
sometimes,
nice one.
let me say this. See, what people have to know is there is multiple categories
Oh
and
shit.
levels to a good read.
Oh,
Some
here we
read
go.
is hard, some reads are harsh and abrasive.
Yours was classy based today. It was super classy
Some are
today.
harsh and abrasive. Some are slow and methodical
That
and
was a good
goes over
read.
a
That was a
whole
good read.
and go over a whole lot of people say it until later on. And they go, or at the end of the reading, they after you've conjured it all together, and they go, oh, 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 child.
I caught it from the
Is somebody
beginning.
snoring in the background? Do I hear snoring? I thought I heard snoring.
You do hear snoring. Sorry about it. Now you mind your business. How about that?
Okay,
Ooh,
child.
ooh,
Let's
ooh.
not do that. Let's not do
I
that.
don't want to be gathered. Please do not gather me.
Y'all are stupid. Y'all stupid.
And
Woo!
with that being, Danielle
Danny,
said
I
she
had
did.
you. Listen, Danny, I had you. You see how I had you? I took a swig of coffee. I looked in the chat and I was like, no, no, boom. No, not here. That's not what we do here.
Not on today.
That's not,
Not today.
because I had to remind the people because I cannot be held responsible if these people block you or hide you. I can't be held responsible. Even though I had to block somebody,
Because I had walked away from my phone and I was in the
I
bathroom
don't
and
even
listening
remember
to
what
you.
they said, but something was said, and I was like,
You was like, nope. Click. I said, oh, okay. I didn't even care. Didn't even see it. I never saw the comment.
I didn't either. I saw you block them, and I was like, "Damn, what they say?" I missed it too.
it was like, oh yeah,
What's up,
we're
Pimp
not doing
Tight?
that. Hey, Mr. Pimp
What's
Tight.
up, little baby? Yeah, El Teddy.
Hey,
Yeah, you
little
right, Dark
babe.
Chocolate. A lot of what's up, Nicole Stevens? You right, Dark Chocolate. A lot of people did not pick up on what El Teddy was throwing down, but for the people who picked it up, oh, they got it. For the people who got it, they got it.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh,
you
it
know,
was
then you
slow.
know. It was good
It was
though. It was good.
calculated. It was
Mm-hmm.
deliberate. It was
Mm-hmm.
intentional. And when the people picked it up, they knew exactly who, not just when I talked about the succubus, but the host of the succubus that
Mhm.
was being drugged with the slow drink. I was like,
But you
mm-hmm.
know what's bad is the people who you were reading wouldn't be able to comprehend what the fuck you was talking
It's here.
about. They go. It's above me now. I don't. You're not gonna.
Speaking of which, can I ask a question? And I guess this is the mess. We've entered the messy portion of this show.
Oh dear
Oh, this is
God.
the good part.
Okay, Rebel Son. All right, that's what Rebel Son does. He's like, I have a question.
Okay.
So, Mr. Partey,
Mm,
El Teddy, I'll ask you your professional opinion.
mm.
Do you think he had that special sheet of paper in school with those three initials?
I told you we analyzed Butters this morning. We talked about how his parents and how he had a horrible childhood and had grown up to be someone who was a psychologist or psychiatrist's wet dream. And how when you grow up with that type of a childhood, you can't help but be, mm.
I mean, I'm just saying. Simone, what's up, boo? How you doing?
Why am I
Mother
over
must
here
Hey,
be mother must
Simone.
be
listening?
off.
Don't
Mother
listen to the
must be
snoring.
off.
Just ignore the snoring. Yes,
I
Simone. Those
know
would
I
be
Yes,
the
can
three.
listen.
Simone.
That would be it, Simone. That would be it. That would absolutely be it. I only was able to partake in about a minute and a half of I can't believe it's not butter. And I felt dumber for having listened to that minute and a half. So I will not be returning back to the land of Blue Bonnet.
What you call it?
Blue Bonnet.
Here's
That's
my
that's the margin.
question.
That's 49 cents.
But listen, let me help you understand something. Listen, all of us as black people, we have that one member of the family who we say, oh, it's going to be some problems when so and so comes. We all got that member. If
Mhm.
that's their family's version of that, baby, y'all got some fool. I was like, is this what we were supposed to be afraid of? I was like, girl,
Well,
wait,
here's my thing
what?
right here.
I was
I would
like,
I would feel offended. I would be like, so you really
So
don't
that's who
love
you.
me.
So you.
You
That's who
really
you.
don't love me because you have
Yeah.
set me all the way up.
But neither he nor she are smart enough to know any of those things. So it's the blind leading the dumb. So I don't know what you
the
want.
thing about it is, what you're never going to
Yes,
do.
Imperial.
Let me speak as a black gay man. If you ever, in your wildest dream, think that you are scaring a black gay man by saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go get so and so, my brother or so and they gonna handle you." Have you not known the history of black gay men? We are here
every
for all of it. We likes to
every
fight.
every black
Listen,
gay man I know got good hands. So I don't
That's such.
understand.
Wait a minute.
we likes to fight.
Wait a
You
minute.
bringing your
That's
brother
such
over here?
these
Okay,
kids are strong.
get your brother drug. Come on,
Dark
get your brother
chocolate is
drug.
stupid.
Oh, that's who you
These special
bringing?
needs kids are
Mhm.
strong.
But wait a minute. Hold up though, y'all. Hold up. Because
I'm done. I'm
did you
done. Not
see did you see
control.
that Uncle Tim wrote a video and the title of his video was You Don't Want This.
Like I don't understand. Why would you? Why would you even?
Like,
Uncle Tim don't even fuck with y'all. So
why
what
would
you
you
why?
why would you set that young man up? Gay men like gay black men, or we like to fight. See, the white gay men, they don't like to fight.
They like to
They're the
call
ones who are gonna cower and be like, "Oh, black gay men, you went to school with black gay men, and baby, when the boys tried it, what did we do? We buck up, baby. We still here. We'll tell you in a minute. I got the same thing you got, buddy. Let's get it. Let's get some. I'm riding around. I'm getting it. Let's get some, boo. You will be gathered, baby. He will run up on somebody and get dealt with.
This ain't what you
That's
want,
what you got, girl. You brought him over here to flirt because, quiet as it's kept, I thought he was quietly flirting with Mother a little bit. One of those videos where he kept saying that Mother was amusing and stuff like that. I thought that quiet as it's kept, he was trying to shoot his shot at Mother. He was shooting his shot a little bit. I saw that.
David, how you doing?
First of all, I spent a minute and a half in Bluebonnetville, and that was all I can't. He maybe got 6 words out, and that was enough.
His videos. I never watched his video. I saw someone else did a snippet, had chopped up his video and put it on their video, and so that's what I saw.
Listen,
I don't know. I just made some observations. You know, I'm not diagnosing.
But he did give me. Why do you think that I did the whole thing about the South Park character Butters? Because Butters in South Park has an IEP. Come on now. Think about Butters in South Park.
Do that again, El Teddy. Do that again. Anyway, y'all, I ain't trying to be too messy.
First of all, I'm mad she lied when she said he was fine.
Right. I was waiting. But no, I never saw the video. So when I told you I went to see somebody, they had chopped up and they had different parts of, I was like, well, maybe that's somebody else and he gonna bring out whoever this fine person is. Because I was ready to get a little moist or something like that. And the moisture never came. And I was like, oh, well, fine. Well,
where?
Yeah, he don't wet my whistle. He don't.
I was looking for the fine nigga behind him, but I couldn't. Your head was so big, I couldn't see.
Wait a minute. Why mother say Jaja Binks though? Why mother go there?
I can
why
see
mother
that.
say Jaja Binks?
I see that. I see.
Why he say he had one eye right here and one eye right here though?
Listen.
The Oprah. Listen.
You know what, Dark Chocolate? I need to go back and look at that because I heard that she invoked the name of Lonnie B, and I still ain't figured out how Lonnie B got in this.
Lonnie B is over there minding his business. He don't even belong in this sector. Don't try and drag that man into this.
Minding his whole business.
The whole Color Purple soliloquy that Sophia has is the story of the black gay man. Because all our life we had to fight every goddamn body. You think we scared of a fight? Okay, bitch. I had to fight my uncle. I had to fight my brother. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight every damn body. You think I ain't ready to fight? Girl, come on. Let's do this. Girl, I'm very seasoned in this. Very seasoned. You think I ain't fighting? Girl, hello.
We was so confused by where he was going with that.
Right. I was like, what? We
was like, wait, we were talking about Lonnie B and you was like, oh, like, wait, what?
All my life I had to fight.
Okay, I understand.
Right. She lied on Lonnie B. She brought T.S. Madison into this. I'm like, what T.S. Madison got to do with this?
Yeah, you keep fucking around and keep invoking T.S. Madison name if you motherfucking want to. She gonna read the eyebrows off of your ass. You keep playing. And Maddie stay packing. So what you gonna do with that?
See. Yeah, so anyway, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Well, I'm not gonna keep us up too much longer. Because
you're tired, no.
Because it's 2:00 in the morning.
Oh God.
And you are old.
What does that?
I thought we took a nap to be up for this.
The fact that you had to take a nap to be up for this.
I did because I'm old. Let me be very clear. I'm old, and I don't have a problem with that.
I'm not old. And yes, I did take a nap. And your point is what?
Mhm. That's what old people do. They take naps so they can be up late at night. I'm just saying. It's what my grandmother used to do sometimes.
Oh, 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 oh.
Just saying.
You know what?
Ask the chat. Ask
I
the
can't.
chat.
I
Ask,
can't even refute that because I am someone's grandmother. So like,
ask the chat. Ask the chat. Don't ask me. Ask the chat. Just saying.
ask all 6 people in the chat. What happened?
There's actually 32 people in the chat now, but I guess a lot of people's in the clouds, and that's cool.
Somebody gonna take back to Crazy McCrae's pants that we was talking about her. I can feel it in my spirit. I can feel it. Somebody in the bushes.
I can feel it coming in the air.
You're every.
I see you, baby. I'm right there with you.
Danny, exactly. Naps are a part of life. Thank you.
Naps are one of the best parts of life.
When you get to a certain age, you are right. They are certainly a part of life.
Listen, naps are where's that? I don't understand. I've had nap dates where I've had a boo was like, hey, meet me at the house. What we doing? No, taking a nap. That's exactly what we did. We took a nap.
Not that you took a nap and set an alarm for SNL. Come on, for the alarm. Come on now. Because that's what Ruby did. I know you did.
I'm going to tell you what threw my nap time off was that Mother Went Live. That's what threw I was taking the Mother Went Live.
Come on, bro. I am old also.
Okay.
I'm going in the old party.
I know Mother Went Live, but I said I'm gonna watch this SNL. I was like, listen.
I was trying to go through. Well, no,
I wasn't trying. I didn't even try to do both. I don't know what I said. Listen,
yes,
YouTube,
you were.
Y'all gonna have to wait tonight.
Yes, you were.
Listen, I tried at El Teddy because then one caller got on there and
I knew better. I
have never wanted to fight a stranger more than that one caller.
I was like, what is this? What is this? What?
Why are you talking? And Mother is so nice and patient and kind. And
Not
all
me.
the things.
See, the reason that I don't take call-ins is for the same reason when you see me say, oh, if you want to come on the stream, y'all, because I will hang up on you or throw you off. Because if you're not adding or if you are not helping, you're hurting. Not here for it, because people gonna be upset with me, and then we gonna get a laugh and a kiki in the chat, and the people are going to live, and you're gonna be the butt of the joke because I'm gonna hang up on you. I'm gonna hang up, or I'm gonna take you off my live. Period.
I really wanted Mother to hang up on that one girl when he said, "Well, let me ask you this: do you know the whole story, and have you gone back to the beginning of when this altercation started?" And that's a yes or no question, and she went into a 10-minute dissertation about whether or not she had actually. Bitch, it's a yes or no. Listen, I don't even know that lady. Let me not call her her name. Ma'am.
I just wasn't understanding. Like I said, I just was. Let me ask y'all. I need to go because I need to go back and listen to it. Did Boss Lady New Jersey call in?
I don't know. I don't know her.
No, because I saw a lot of people in the chat. Because earlier today, Boss Lady New Jersey was going all the way off.
Baby, Boss Lady.
People in the chat were speaking to her. So I didn't know if she had called in or what.
I happened to catch Boss Lady New Jersey when she first clicked on live, and I said, "I wonder what Boss Lady." Baby, she spent 2 hours cussing.
Who is she cussing at?
What?
Yes, she cussing at? Who is she? Who is she cussing
She was cussing out Tracy D and Demetra lit all day.
Who is
Tracy D is a mod for that girl, and so she was on camera with that girl today, and
God bless her heart.
Baby, when I tell you Boss Lady was cussing for 2 hours, I got my entire life. I was dying, and she would not let up. And Demetra lit all day came up in the chat, and she still was cussing.
So her neighbor.
I'm so glad. Listen, I'm so glad that you have never seen a video of me having to go in and cuss people out like that because
What's her name?
it's so funny. Oh,
Yeah,
dear
but
God.
that's how you got to talk. Just you have to start talking to people like that when you work customer service and they call in and they start with the bullshit. Then you have to say, ma'am, 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 until they shut up and so you can speak. Ma'am, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, 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 ma'am, no, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. We're not doing this. No, ma'am, we're not. What we're not going to do. Not on today. No, 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 no. I need you to get your life together. I don't understand what's happening, but you need to get it together, darling. This is not what we're gonna do. Please get
Ooh,
your life.
child. Wait, what is this text message I got? Oh, this time.
Well, her name is Boss Lady New Jersey. Is that who it is? Who was cussing?
Mm-hmm.
And it was
Boss
2
lady New
hours.
Jersey. Baby, when I tell you she was cussing.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna play it when I.
Oh God, I was over here dying. Oh,
Now who is
Oh yeah,
this?
it was good.
Who is Demetria? Demetria? Who is that? I don't know
child.
nothing.
She's
I
a
don't know
content
nothing.
creator. She's another content creator.
Okay.
Mm.
What kind of
Yeah.
content does she have?
Mm. That's why she's a content creator. She got to try and create something.
Oh, so she doesn't have any content. Okay, well, she
She's
doesn't
not a
have any
YouTuber.
content.
She's
She
not a
doesn't have any
YouTuber. She's
content.
not a YouTuber.
Okay,
She's a
I
content
was trying to
creator.
help. All right.
Mm-mm.
So all
No,
of her stuff is about what's happening in
she's
YouTube.
one of them four local girls.
So El Teddy, are you doing
Oh,
I'm not doing that with him. I'm not doing that with him. El Teddy, are
Four
you
local.
going live in the morning? Are you doing your sports thing tomorrow? What's going on?
I probably will do some sports in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to have my picks ready for me? Thank you.
Listen, you better
Appreciate
I
you.
call
got
me
Okay.
what you want.
because once I
I
go
got
live,
what
I
you
can't
need.
promise you that
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to talk to you before the 1 o'clock games.
So I'll call you before you go live.
Don't call me at no ungodly hours.
I'm
Okay?
not going to call you at no ungodly hour.
She's not gonna
What
wake
time
up
are you
at an
going to be up?
ungodly
That's
hour.
when
You
I'm going to
already
call
know
you.
that. I don't even know why you even said that. You do better. She's not getting her ass up. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. She didn't go to bed
She
yet.
is. She is.
Hello?
Watch. You watch. You
No,
watch.
I'm
You
not.
watch.
What time are you going live? And then I'll call you.
I don't know. Maybe like
Let me know because I was gonna do a
maybe
makeup thing
like
tomorrow, a live makeup thing.
I
So
must say it's not gonna be before 11 o'clock Eastern. Like it's gonna be at least 11 or better Eastern. I know that.
All right. So I
mine
can
may be
call
in
you.
the afternoon.
What El Teddy can do is when he go live, he can throw it to you.
Very true. By then I should have gotten rid of. Okay.
The snoring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So,
Ooh,
all
that great
right, y'all.
concert you
So
having
the
back there.
okay. So the lineup tomorrow is me calling El Teddy to get my football picks out the way. El Teddy's gonna go live, and then he's gonna throw it to Abby to do. She's gonna do a getting ready with Abby or makeup
Yeah,
a
we're gonna
bob.
do.
Yeah,
I'm a
I'm gonna
bob.
go
Now,
live at some point tomorrow. I'm just not sure
What?
when.
It's a what now? It's a makeup and bob.
now, Abby, I might send a group text and say, Abby, go ahead and go on, because the way my body is laying here.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Oh, you old? Are you old?
No, because it's gonna
No,
be laying on top of someone or laying getting
because we don't have
spooned.
snoring next to him. Okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you. And
Come
when you
on.
have something in the small of your back or in the crack of your behind, you don't want to move.
There's that. Ain't that it?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Simone, I'll do lashes tomorrow. I'll do lashes tomorrow. It's fine. Normally, you see, I don't have any of my own, so I got to put some on.
Child, that's why by the time I got false lashes put on, honey, and I fell asleep with them things on, and I woke up the next day and that thing was sitting on my cheek, and all I could see out my peripheral was something black laying on my cheek, baby.
You got to put on professionally, and they were off your face the same day.
No, okay, yes and no. I got my makeup done, but they were still
I'm
just
way
the
out of
last
this
that you put on.
conversation.
I didn't
It was just the
get
group. It wasn't the
yeah,
individuals.
yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
even if somebody who does it professionally, they shouldn't come off until you take them off.
Well, it don't matter because I wouldn't have got her to do my makeup again anyway. Nope, so it don't matter.
Oh.
Ty wants me to do a thirst trap video, a video of all Instagram thirst traps, like a weekly thirst trap
As my auntie said,
video.
my auntie Oprah said, I would like to see that.
That's what I might do.
Or was it Monique who
I'm
said it?
not ready to unpack. I won't be ready to unpack my NBA season until after Christmas, because that's when you start to really discuss the NBA. I've been following it. I know what's going on. I've been following my Celtics, who sometimes piss me off.
I don't really start following basketball till after football season. I just don't. I will watch
I've
the games.
been following. I've been following, but that's when you really have most people that really start to get interested.
What the hell y'all doing with y'all lashes? They don't last 24 hours.
So I might do that. I might come with a thirst trap, a video of a couple because I got a lot of pages on my Instagram of thirst traps.
I'm shocked.
Oh wait, hold on. Speaking of thirst traps, wait a minute. I gotta share this because this nigga, Jesus. I was like, can we be friends? Like, I just want to holler at you.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? Oh, I gotta tell you something too, El Teddy. I mean, I tell both y'all. I just can't tell y'all over here. Tell y'all privately. It's nothing bad.
I'm just about to say, can it be good?
It's not bad. It's actually pretty good.
Okay, good.
No, because good.
Simone, I watch college football, but I'm not knowledgeable enough at this point to really.
Right now is garbage bowl season, meaning it's I wasn't good enough to get in the real bowl, so I'm in these garbage my backyard bowl.
Yeah.
Like my alma mater will be in because they garbage is all get out.
Oh no, that's not good.
I'm just glad that they even made it. They get on my nerves. Oh dear God.
I got what you want. I got what you need. Can I get another shot?
Okay, what are you showing us, God?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to the picture.
You making us.
I do watch college basketball,
and you got us enduring this concert that you got going on behind you.
I told y'all that is a bad habit of mine.
I do watch college basketball, but what is it that you want to? I mean, we could definitely have conversations about it. I'm here for it.
College football or basketball?
I believe he meant basketball, but I could be wrong.
I follow college basketball. What do you think, Mr. Pimpside, about Wiseman deciding that he's leaving Kentucky and deciding that Memphis, deciding that he's leaving Memphis and gonna go to? He didn't have to do that to my frat brother Anthony Hardaway, but he's deciding that he's just gonna, bow out and just wait to get drafted. I don't know what that's gonna do for Memphis, but I guess because he's pretty good. He's been looking pretty good. Michigan is pretty garbage right now. Just like my alma mater, the Florida State University, where excellence is always the word of the day.
Well, my team didn't make it either. Roll Tide.
Wait, what? You didn't go there?
Don't worry about what I did.
Child.
I said I liked them.
Oh dear God.
The college I went to didn't have a football team. Damn
appropriately.
So I can root for anybody I want to root for.
What ties do you have to Alabama?
I'm waiting for Abby.
What ties do you have to Alabama?
Don't worry about it. Don't you question me. You don't know what. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
I can't.
I mean, I am judging you, and I'm a 49er fan and a Boston Celtics fan, but was born and raised in Miami.
Yeah, why you not a Miami Dolphins fan?
because my first Super Bowl I ever remember was Miami Dolphins versus 49ers, and I wanted to root for the people that my family was rooting for, and that was the 49ers. That was my first Super Bowl I
Abby, what
remember.
are we waiting
I
for?
said never mind.
Oh,
5 minutes
I
ago,
didn't hear you.
y'all
Oh,
My
I
still
didn't hear
bad.
that.
We didn't
Never
talking
hear
mind.
about
you.
I
basketball
didn't.
and things, not paying me any attention. So again,
Somebody's in their fifties.
Mm.
All right, you guys, we about to thank you, Simone. Slavery. That's my ties to Alabama. Slavery.
what the fuck?
Wait, how?
My family was on somebody's plantation down there.
Who
Are
said
you
that?
sure? Because there were
You can't
Alabama.
prove
You're
different.
not.
You can't prove different.
You good.
Anyway,
Most slaves were in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina.
like I said, I'm getting ready to go. Thank y'all for coming through and hanging
So
out.
I
We
don't
appreciate it.
understand how you wait.
Don't you
What?
worry about it. Don't you don't worry about it. Thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate y'all. Um Joyce said she woke up, we want her computer. El Teddy will be live sometime in the morning. Abby will be all three of us will be live at some point tomorrow. So hopefully y'all can join us and we will see y'all on the other side. Would y'all like to say goodnight?
Good night.
Good night. Peace.
Wow, nigga, you muted me again. Wow,
Mm.
wow,
I did.
wow.
You
Press the damn
I
button.
Press the